how to solve and manage all Facebook ad account ban issues. I forgot to put issue. How to solve and manage all Facebook ad account ban issue. That's what I will be teaching in this video, and it's live and direct. And my name is Timothy Moyofola, also known as Timmy Ketu. I'm the research guy. You might have seen something like how to make 1 million naira monthly selling researches. I'm that guy that teaches people how to do that, and I do it consistently for myself monthly. So you should have seen this face, this beautiful face before. So let's go right into what I have for you today. I promise I will not waste your time. This will not take more than maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I want to go straight to the point. I found what works and I've shown it to my students, and I want to show it to the general public also. So let's dive right into it now. So I want to put out a disclaimer. The disclaimer is this doesn't mean you won't ever get banned by Facebook. No one can guarantee you that. Like, no one in this life can guarantee that you never get banned by Facebook. But the guarantee is that if you get banned, you will be prepared ahead for it. I forgot to add this, but you would get banned less time. Like, if you get banned consistently before, by the things I will show you here, you would not likely get banned. And even if you get banned, you are prepared ahead for it. So you know how to, it's just like they'll tell you that okay, this road is filled with many potholes. The knowledge alone, and you know exactly where those potholes are, you would know how to avoid the potholes. That's what this short training is all about. How to avoid those potholes. The potholes cannot disappear, but we can manage and avoid them. And disclaimer too, all I'm about to teach you are to teach and practically show you today are purely from my experience. Like, pure from my experience. I'm not, there's no blah 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 anything anywhere. There are things I've experienced. There are no fables, so you can rely on them because I've experienced them myself. And so that you can understand what I'm saying when I say that I've experienced, let me share with you my story shortly. See, I started running e-commerce in January 29, 2020. I can't forget the date. And but by June 1, 2020, that was when I started running advert for Watch. But by November last year, which is November 2020, I started experiencing ban. We were told it was a general issue into the US election, blah, blah, blah. But by February, the ban had hit me so hard. The ban had hit me so hard. Like February through May, I was just battling with the ban. Those were the time since November last year when I got and gone out to make 1 million naira selling resources. The times I didn't make up to that monthly were times that the ban was so terrible. But once the ban is not there, I make it consistently. But now, thank God, I now know how to solve it. But during this February to May, it affected me a lot. It affected me a lot. But then when I was able to go through that by July ending, also July this year, that's after I got my course, my students were enjoying it and everything. But me that made the course, I was battling with ban even that time, and I was still going to start my finance, so I had to actually employ the service of an agency to help me run. And later, I was able to solve it. Then November 1 to 15. This is recent. November 1 to 15. I still experienced the ban again, but now I've found a solution to it. All this time when I was experiencing the ban, I was checking what was wrong, what's this, and you know, there's even between just experiencing bans and not taking lessons out of it. So I took lessons out of it. I know what works, and because during the time that I didn't experience ban, there were things I was doing that didn't make them ban me. So I know what works and I know what doesn't work. Again, I've suffered for it, and you don't have to suffer. Just listen to the things I will show you. So let's go straight right to it. Like I said, this will not be long. Types of Facebook ban and how to avoid or manage each of them. That's it. Types of Facebook ban and how to manage and avoid each of them. See, this is the cross of the everything. Listing here. If you can write it down, so you, especially if you're a newbie, if you are not a newbie, you might not need to write it down since you can just grab it because if you experience it before. If you're a newbie, put it down so that when you experience it, you can come back and say, okay, this is what I will do. So the first type of ban is what? Payment issue ban. This is as largely associated with using a postpaid account. Facebook tends to ban your ad account immediately after publishing your ads, asking you to verify your payment method. In the past, this was not an issue, but now it is. So in the past, when you use postpaid, everything is fine because we even prefer using postpaid so that when Facebook ban your account, you don't lose your money. But now, when you use postpaid, immediately you publish that, Facebook will ask you to verify your payment method, and they will give you three options, like something like I relocated, traveled within the last 60 days, then another option. Before, when you just choose any option, they will open the account for you immediately. But now, when you even choose any of those options, they will tell you you cannot verify blah blah blah, and that has all to that account. So the solution is Simple as ABC, use prepaid. You can start by adding 100 naira for. So let me quickly show you how to use prepaid when you're opening your ad account. Let me go right. Let's be practical. So this is where you open your ad account. You can always use prepaid one when you are opening your ad account, or two, even if you open it, but you've not run ad with it before. So let's assume you've not run ad with the ad account before. You can change it to prepaid. So this is it. I'm just creating ad account. Let me create ad account. So this is just how to make it prepaid. So let me give it a name. Would be one. Then change it to naira here. That's the best. Since you're using prepaid, just use our naira. Naira instead of dollar. Leave it in Africa, Lagos. Then my business, create. So I will show you exactly where you will change it to prepaid now. Once this load, then we'll go right into that. Choose Sunday Daniel. I've just taught you how to create that account. If you don't know, I know you know that, because if you don't, you will not be watching this video. Then add payment info. Let's go right away and add payment info. And this is the changing point. This is where you can change it again. You can still change it to any currency, but we'll click on save. You're not changing. You want to use Nigerian naira and want to use prepaid. And I will show you where you can. So this is how to change it from postpaid to prepaid. Now, if you go ahead with this, it is postpaid. But if you go ahead with this Naira Mastercard pay you, then it is postpaid. Then it will just ask you that add money. Do you want to go ahead and the amount you want to add? You can just start with 100 naira, like I said in the video. But so that's how to change your account to prepaid, and you add money to put in your ATM details. They will send you OTP. Then you've added money to it. So that is out. Sometimes you might not see this Naira payment. You might see local cards, then one white local DVU. Just choose the second one. Whatever you say, just choose the second one. And that is it. Straight up. That you would not have any payment issue ban again. See, when you know something, you know it. When you don't, you don't know it. So let's go right into it again. So the solution use prepaid, you can start by adding 100 naira. Then subsequently, as you see, you're running adverts, no ban. You can start adding like 1,000 at a time, 2,000, 4, 5. I don't go more than 4, 5 at a time. I don't go more than 4,500 at a time. So the second one is using a flag page on a new ad account. See, when you use a flag page, means a page that has been used on an ad account that has been disabled. Using this page on a new ad account can make Facebook disable your account immediately after publishing it. So let me explain what I mean by that. Using a new page, you should know this. I should not even be dwelling on this, but let me still show you. Let me still show you. So let's assume you use a page here, a page with this Woody Market, with this Woody one ad account. Then you come here, Daniel's Market, then you still use another that same page. After Woody one was banned, you now still use that same page with this Daniel's Market. When you run ad, you think most likely your account will get banned or disabled. So to be on, sometimes if you are just lucky, it might not get banned. So to be on the safer side, just use a new page on every new ad account. I know there's a issue going on Facebook page, banning and everything. You can check through my profile. I uploaded a video, told you the solution to each and every. I'm a good guy. I told you the solution to each and every of the Facebook page banning issue and how to solve it. So you can just watch the video and boom, you don't have the problem again. So use a new page on every ad account. The next thing you are going to is what? ID verification. There is nothing you can do to avoid this. Whether or sooner or later, Facebook will request for your ID card. Solution: have an ID for the account you are using, or create one. People create, just create one. Then make sure the details on the Facebook account is the same with the one on the ID, so that Facebook will accept your card. And as the time I'm speaking right now, Facebook accept almost all the card you are going to upload. Like when I mean almost all the card, like all the cards they accept, like voters card, driver's license, whichever one you upload, they would accept it. Even a student of mine just upload picture of a wristwatch as ID card, and it was accepted. So I feel their bot is misbehaving right now. So if you want to request for ID, go right now and request for it. They will open it. I tell you that, and I'm sure. But as at the time I'm recording this video, I'm recording this video on November 23, 2021. So types, the next one is duplicating ads. I suffered for this. These are the ones I suffered for like 2 months until what did I discover? Just by luck. Whether you're publishing about publishing ads on your account for the first time, or when you have a running ad, chances of Facebook banning the account is high if you duplicate the ads. See, it's good to duplicate ads. We need to test what works, test videos against pictures, test pictures against video, test long copy against short copy. But Facebook would not give us that luxury anymore. So I don't duplicate my ads again, because I've noticed when I duplicate my ads, immediately I'm publishing it, bam, they will ban it. And I've seen it on people's Facebook profile, Facebook status in their newsfeed. Also, that when they say, I've told you that when I duplicate my ad, Facebook ban. So when you run your ad, don't duplicate it. In fact, limit edit. I don't even edit my ad. The only thing I play with is the budget. That's just the secret. I only play with the budget. You know, there's a way you can edit budget without your advert going into review. Let me check if I can show you one here how you can edit adverts without your advert going into review. I just feel I should be able to see one I can use to show you. Okay, let me check ad as manager and show you this. I don't edit my ad at all. I just play around my budget, because when you edit your adverts, you are only okay close. So the way you can, so the what you can just do here is come here. Where is it? Where is my budget? Where I have my budget? I've had 82 new leads in this account. I'm awesome. Now see my cost per conversion naira and 6 naira. Then where is it? So this is where you can edit your budget. Just edit your budget like this. Then edit whatever you want to edit. Then click on enter. Then your advert will start running again. You can see I practice what I teach and everything and everything. Edit 2 conversions, naira 99 per lead. I'm a great guy. I'm a good guy. Okay. So let's go back right into it. So don't edit your adverts. Just play around your budget and so and so and so. Don't edit it, don't duplicate it. That's just it. I'm sorry, you have to keep with that. So since I know what works, once I publish my ad, I just wait for it, then the advert to pick up. I know what works. I've been in the business for long. So I don't really need to test. I've tested in the past. I know what works now. So the next thing is types of Facebook banner and the solutions we have. Having multiple pixels of disabled heavy account on your website. I suffered from this also. Like when you have pixel of already disabled Facebook account on your website and the pixel is still active. When you try publishing ads on that same website, Facebook will most likely disable that Facebook account. Sometimes you might get away with it, but when they come at you like this, you would not be able to run any ad. So the solution is don't keep more than one active pixel on your website at a time. Let me show you what I mean by this. So, okay, this is my HFCM. HFCM, okay, HFCM is here. I just want to show you what I mean by this. If I use HFCM to add my, what's it called? My pixel. I only have one pixel. Sometimes before I knew this, I used to keep like 10 pixels, everything will be active. But now, once you're not using a pixel, whatever you're using to add it, if it's HFCM like I do also, just remove totally, or you can off it here. But me, I don't even try and off it. I will remove it totally, because I just feel like even if I off it, Facebook can still sense that my child is in here. But I don't know if that is true. But to be on the safer side, I just remove it completely. But I feel offing it too can work. So let's go back right into it. You can see I'm very practical, showing you everything, not hiding anything from you. How to be a then okay, don't keep more than one active user on your website at a time. So that's it. I said this video will not long. I'm coming to an end already. So how to be a step ahead of Facebook, because even with all this, Facebook can still ban you and might still ban you sometimes. Then how do you be a step ahead? Like I said, we know portals are there, but we must avoid it. We must avoid the portals. So what do we do to avoid those portals? Have multiple active heavy accounts. See, let me show you my secret. You can see this is the main Chrome I use. All these Chrome 1, 2, 3, 4. They are for my advert. I use one Facebook account for one advert. Even if I want to edit another city for that same product, I'll use another Facebook account, and I'll use different website also. That's what I do. But I think I practically said it here. Run now using different website and paid for it. So I'll go. I've jumped. So let me continue with my jumping. I love jumping. I have multiple heavy accounts. Then after having multiple heavy accounts, run ads differently using different websites and paid for it. So when I'm running ads, like I'm running ads on 3 accounts. I'm using 3 different websites, 3 different pages. They don't have anything in correlation. So even with Facebook, okay, like Facebook banned my account like 2 days ago. I don't know why they ban. It's even the business manager, but I just requested for review. So they just give me 3 options. The options of I don't know which policy I've violated, blah blah blah. I just told the third one, which is another reason or what, and they opened it. So But let's assume I've linked everything together, blah blah. As they banned it like that, to affect the other remaining two apps. But even when they banned one, I was still confident that I still had two running. So you won't always run out of business. And thankfully, and thank God, they opened the or the one they banned also in less than 3 hours or so. So, but have like don't let it link. Use different websites. Use different pages. You can always buy 500 naira website. Website is 500 naira website is XYZ. If you go to namecheap.com, whatever you want to buy .xyz, it's 500 naira. Buy it. I have many much. So, and this is what I do when I want to buy a website. I have a website now. Let's assume I'm using Kettle Watch. Then I'll buy Kettle Watch 1.xyz, Kettle Watch 2.xyz, Kettle Watch 3.xyz, Kettle Watch 4.xyz. It's 500 naira. It's not costing me anything compared to the money I'm making from it. So then use one headquarter. One headquarter is always have the Facebook account as backup. How do I explain this to you? Let me try and use this one to explain. You can see now. I'll do it practically. You can see now. If you are on your own Facebook account, this account now it has two. Okay, this will be my. I think this is my headquarter. I have an account. Okay, this is my headquarter. Let's move from my headquarter. Okay, this is an account. It has two enterprise, two business manager. But what I do is I would so that when I'm running out on ad, in case Facebook does maybe restrict this account, I can't use to run ad again. I would have given another complete Facebook account access to these two business manager. So you can see here there should be this is the owner of the account itself, Oluchuku. But I give another person access, which is Oluwatosin first, so that even if anything should happen to this Oluju, maybe they asking for ID, the person cannot run ad, and I still have two business manager that I can use there. This my headquarter have access to everything. You can see this headquarter, you can see the number of this thing that are there, the number of what's it called, business enterprise. So I can control it from, and I don't use this headquarter to run any ads. I just use it. Okay, let's assume they now ban that Oluchuku now. This it is here. You see Oluchuku enterprise now. This is Oluchuku. I'll just come to this Oluchuku again. Let's assume they ban it. I will not use this my headquarter to run ads. I will just come here, add another person to be able to run ads on it. And let me show you practically how I do it. I want to use an account for example. Let's assume I want to give. I have another headquarter here that have been. What's this? Verify your business email. Okay, they didn't verify. I will go and verify this. But this is my another headquarter that I have. You can see this is my second headquarter I'm building already. Always prepare ahead. I don't wait till one headquarter have this before I start building another one. So I'm building the second headquarter now. You can select. I will add a business manager to this. Let me show you how I do it. So this is I want to add Daniel's Market. I'm sure Daniel's Market is not there. Okay, Daniel Market is there. Let's add Woody's Market or Woody's whatever. You can so the way you add another person to have control access to Woody's Market is just come here, click on add, then admin access on it, put the email. The email I'm using here is moyoflatv@gmail.com. Then show advanced settings, turn this on so that the person will have complete access computer. Then next, give the person added access to your ad account, then with the one they on this invite, then click on done. Then the person will get an email. But if the person does not have an email or whatever, the email is not going, click on resend, click on copy, then go to that Facebook account, that same browser with the Facebook account you want to use as the headquarters. So let me paste it now. I would work on that. Let me paste it now. This is the link. Just ask me some few questions and boom, I've added it to my headquarters. If you are not a pro or you've not been doing this Facebook stuff for long, you might not really understand it, but I'm sure if you are not a total beginner, you would get this as I'm saying it. So I've accepted it. It's asking for my password. Then click on boom, 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 boom. Don't mind me. So if you reload, let it load. Let it load. Let it load. I want to sing one song that is coming to my mind. It's loading, so it has loaded, and boom. Why is he asking me to verify? Okay, they've not verified all this email. Well, I will do that. So you can check here who this now here. That's how I create. So if anything should happen to this one, maybe they should ask me to verify accounts, and you can see if I change this one, it will show the name of the person instead of this email. It shows it has been accepted. So it's as simple as that. In case like in case anything happen to these two now, I can use it for my headquarters. So that's as simple as see, I've shared this secret. These are secret and secret and secret I've shared to you. Don't edit or duplicate your ad. Only play around with your budget. I've seen you how to play around with your budget so that your advert will not enter review. That's the main thing I wanted to show you. Because when you play around with your budget, if you don't want your ad to enter review, then that's how to that's how to do it. So lastly, which one will I be showing you? Which one will I be showing you? Okay, we're almost done. I think we are done. So I have okay, yes, how to make 1 million naira profit in 30 days selling wristwatches using Facebook ads with a capital of 100K to 150K without having to import from China. This is my program. I just want to quickly tell you about it in the next 5 seconds, and I'm out of your face. I've taught this to people how to make 1 million naira profit in 30 days selling these watches using Facebook ads with a capital of 100K to 150K. And you won't import from China, you won't leave your house. It's practical. I do it live. Let me show you. Let me show you my recent chat with my delivery agents on my business line. This is my chat. I'm recording the video on the 23. I'm showing you recent chart. This is on the 19th. You can see the alert I got from my agent. Doing calculation for my watches. I sell only watches. See, that's for Lagos. This is for Abuja, November 19 also. That same November 19, getting this from Abuja also. Let's go ahead. November 20, getting this from Abuja agent. I have two Abuja agents. That I have two Lagos agents because my orders are now so much that even one cannot handle it. Another one, November 21. This is as recent as anything 267. Like I'm showing you recently. And the good thing is Ibadan too. Ibadan that does not even like I know what I'm saying. These are practicals and these are real. So if you are interested in the program, just check through my profile and you'll see how to get it. The pin post on my profile contains the details of everything the program is all about. If you want to learn it, or just hit me up in my messenger or anything. See, this is yesterday. Like I said, I'm recording this on the 23rd, and this is yesterday. They are live. It's still working. I teach it, I'm still doing it. I'm not the person that teach something that is no longer working or I'm no longer doing. I'm just trying to teach people so that since it's not working for me. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it daily. If I go to my WhatsApp right now, you'll be seeing delivered, delivered, and delivered. But see, this is people I've taught because I've launched this program. I've taught people. I don't want to bombard you. I want to end this now. I have one thing for you at the end. Hello, boss. Good morning. I have made around pure 600K profit from the watch I'm currently selling. This person is even a lady. She has made 600 profit. She still has 35 watches. If she sells 35, that's almost 900K to 1 million naira profit. This is a student of mine also that said he has delivered 50 watches successfully. That's around 10K profit per one. You already know if you check through my Facebook profile, I tell you how to not make nothing less than 10K per successful delivery. So, and he started with 20K. Although I don't advise anyone, it was difficult for him when he started. The capital was too small, but he struggled. And yet, thank God he has results. And so check through my profile, check my pin message on my profile. If you are watching it on my Facebook account, check through my profile on Facebook. If you are watching it on YouTube, and go to my YouTube account, my Facebook account, Timothy Moyofala, and check it. And the last thing is my general advice: don't leave completely what is guaranteed for what is not, even if it promises higher return. I see many people make this mistake. You are doing something now and everything, and you just leave everything. Like even even when you want to even when you want to leave something, make sure you don't leave it complete until you've seen another thing that is guaranteed bringing you complete results. Then second thing, entrepreneurship is like a series movie. You enjoy it. Let me tell you something. Entrepreneurship comes with a lot of challenges. You are thinking, will there be challenges? There will be challenges. I will not lie to you. But it is just like a series movie. If you watch the movie in episode 1, they will face a problem, they will solve it. Episode 2, face a problem, they will solve it. That's what makes life interesting. The challenges. So you don't get drawn in challenges, you enjoy it and solve it like a series movie. Maybe people are watching us also that maybe we are all playing a big movie. But I'm just trying to get my person across to that entrepreneurship can be challenging, but it's like a series movie. There will never be a time when life will be challenges free. It's the only way we are dead that there is no more challenges, or you don't want to become anything. You don't aspire to become anything in life. So these two things, get in if you want my course, my program, boom, check my profile and hit me up. It's the best decision. I have tons of testimonial from my students. You check through my account. See, it's too much. Thank you. I love you. Please share this video to everyone who might need it. I've taught you a lot of things today. How to solve your be a step ahead of Facebook, showing you more. See if you do all these things I'm doing and you're still having issues. Hit my inbox. I will answer you. Thank you and have a nice, wonderful day. I love you and wish you the best. I am Timothy Moyofola by name. Let's stop this video.